One thing I have learned so far is that most traders overcomplicate everything. But what if I told you I make profit every day using just only one simple SMC strategy setup? No indicators, no noise, just pure price action. In this video, I will show you how I use my simple SMC strategy setup to make daily wins. Now watch this video to the end. Let me show you how simplicity wins. Let me show you guys how I get this particular setup. Now we'll be using only three time frame. We're using our 4 hour time frame, our 1 hour time frame, and our 15 minutes time frame, and we'll be using only one simple step strategy. First of all, our break of structure, our origin, and our order block stroke fair value gap. That would be our entry. You understand that? Now, first of all, the first thing I do after looking at the particular chart is to go to my 4 hour time frame and look at the market trend. As a day trader, 4 hour time frame is the best time frame for you to know the market trend of the market. Now looking at the 4 hour time frame, we'll be analyzing the market only from this particular region to this particular region, because this is the current trend of the markets judging from the 4 hour time frame. And now when looking at it again at the 4 hour time frame, you can see our series of break of structure to the upside. This man here, this is a break of structure over here. This is a break of structure to the upside. This is a break of structure to the upside. This also, okay, these are also a break of structure to the upside. Now this is a 4 hour break of structure to the upside, showing that we are all moving in a bullish direction. You understand? You're all moving in a bullish direction. And let's label this. Let's label this one too. Okay, now we're all moving in a bullish direction, so therefore let's move down to our 1 hour time frame. I'll tell you guys what I see. Now 1 hour time frame, what I do is just to mitigate and arrange these other blocks. These are change of character or our break of structure. Arrange them in a good way and mark out our other blocks. This is a strong order block over here. Yeah, strong order block over there. This is also a strong order block over here. And this is also a strong order block over here too. So after seeing this, we already know we're already bullish. So therefore, we're looking for more position to buy, because the more you have positions, the more price is pushing to the upside, the more price is creating more positions to buy. If you have to stay in a particular trend, I don't think you will go with a lot of money. I think you will lose your money, because price is bullish, so there's no need of you selling when we are doing what, when we are pushing to the upside or when we are buying. You understand that, guys? So now the next thing I do now is to go down to my 15 minutes time frame and mark out the current trend of the market. Now to find out the current trend of the market, our current trend of the market is from here to here. This is our current trend of the market. I'm not looking at that. Price is consolidating in the 15 minute time frame from our current trend of the market. But as you all know, you need to mark out where the price starts before consolidating. This is the last trending market before the consolidating starts happening. You understand that, guys? So now this trending market must have cost something. This particular trending market must have cost something, or must have done something that make this market to be consolidating. Now let's read the chart to know why. Now this is a break of structure to the upside. This is also a break of structure to the upside. You can see it here. This is it here. And this is the last break of structure to the upside with our other blocks over here. This is the other block over here, I think so. And with our other block over here, what the price do? Price tapped us in. This is our first entry. If you are smart enough, you should have entered this particular trade, or you should have seen this particular setup in your chart. This is our first entry. Our stop loss should be below here, and our take profit should be above here. And what the price did, price smashed us and gave us our TP. So now, after forming that again, we see our recent break of structure. Remember, we are buying, we're always buying. This is our break of structure to the upside. Follow the market trend. If the market is buying, follow it and keep on buying. If the market is selling, then you follow it and you also do what? You also keep on selling. Now this is our break of structure to the upside. This is another break of structure again to the upside. And after seeing all this will serve as our liquidity area. All this is our liquidity area. Remember, all this too was our liquidity too. All this was our liquidity for price tapped us in. So this is also our liquidity. The price need to sweep out, tap us in, and do what? Start pushing to the upside, which price already did already. So as easy as that, this was how I got this particular setup. No stress, just 3 time frame, 4 hour, 1 hour, and 15 minutes. I'm in, and I'm out again. I'm out. As easy as that. And this particular move is being caught in the extra section, I think. Yeah. So see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this particular channel. And I think let's check exactly this particular setup was being seen in our GBUSD. Let's fast check that now. Okay. No. GBUSD is playing something X. So we are not. No. We're not trading this. We're not trading this. We're not trading this. No. Oh, let's check our DXY. Okay. Wow. You can see our DXY already. DXY is just like the Oga Pata of any other dollar pair. That is why if DXY is bullish, other pair will be bearish. If DXY is bearish, other pair will be bullish. You understand that, guys? So now I'm looking at this particular DXY. Now you can see DXY just tap into our other block over here. That is why price has been pushing down to the downside, and also this particular movement gave us our Euro USD the momentum and the power to keep on pushing to the upside. If this man accidentally break this particular place above, Euro USD should not have printed that exact sweet price action that it has did for us. You understand that, guys? So remember, liquidity is key to the market, because price swept liquidity. This is our liquidity over here. Price did what? Swept the liquidity, tap into this clean order block before pushing to the downside. With that liquidity, I don't think price can move. So you need to learn how to trade liquidity. You understand that, guys? And it's very easy. The strategy I use is very easy. I use my break of structure, I use my origin that causes the break of structure, and I use my other blocks and fair value gap as my entry. Remember, liquidity is part of that particular entry scenario. Under my entry scenario, I have so many criteria that makes up my entry, and my exits and entry trade, I have so many criteria that make everything up. As easy as that. So guys, I think we'll cut this video short from here, and let's check our last trade, which is our USDJPY. Our USDJPY, I think, is forming something else, because this. Okay, let's do a top-down analysis first before we consider anything. From a 4 hour time frame, as a day trader, what is happening? You don't need all this data for us to know what is happening. You don't need all this data. So now we are bullish. We are bullish because price has been breaking structure to the upside. A break of structure. A break of structure. Price has been breaking structure to the upside with this recent change of character here, showing that price is about to continue the overall trend, which is a bearish movement from the daily time frame. If you go to our 1 hour time frame, you see something like that there. This is our 1 hour time frame. Now in our 1 hour time frame, price already is a break of structure now on our time frame, and this was the origin that caused the break of structure. Price already mitigated this origin from here, so this particular one will be very weak for the market, but no normal price action yet, because price is just moving around over here, consolidating over here. No normal price action over there. So let's, okay, this all for today. See you guys next time. Peace out.